Our next question comes from a barbershop who's been in business for about 1 to 2 years, and they're actually looking for a way to attract barbers to work at the shop. That's their biggest issue right now. So this is going to be one that kind of I can give you some advice on. It's not going to be able to be activated right now just due to the governor's kind of say on barbershops and salons and things in that kind of line of business. So a couple of things that I want you guys to look at that I would start looking at in the business first is look at the salary and kind of look at whether it's competitive or, what's going on in the industry. For you, I have some questions around whether you're offering booth rental or whether you're offering an hourly wage. Those are both two very different parts of the industry that can be looked at. The space that you're in, maybe people are more entrepreneurial and want that invested piece in a booth rental, or maybe they just want that hourly wage based on, traffic coming in and traffic coming out. Those would be two things I would look at based on the barbers that you are getting, potentially building out two packages side by side of whether they want to do that booth rental or whether they want to actually have that hourly wage. I would also take a look at just the brand messaging of the company, why someone would want to work there. So like if you can give me 3 to 5 differentiating factors for your business as to why someone would want to work there, why they'd be a good employee, why they'd be a good add-in, what would actually fulfill them. So maybe it's, it could be anything from like, I'm a Christian-based organization and, we put God-centric, God first. We have a social entrepreneurship tie, and maybe we go into the community and cut hair for the homeless or for the people who are needed a couple of times a month. Whatever the case is, you still need to have a couple differentiating factors in your business to entice someone to work for you versus to work for another barbershop or a salon down the street. The other one that I would look at is actually growth potential within the company. A lot of times someone will actually kind of come in at more of an entry-level position, more of an entry-level piece, but want to know that there's a trajectory with the company. So that's why a lot of times what I see in the industry is people working for franchises versus people working for individuals. They see that growth potential. They see that ability to move into management, whatever the case may be. So that would be something that I'd want you to look at as well. But just I think the biggest thing here is those differentiating factors and what's going to entice them to work for you, to want to work for you and to want to go all out for you. That would be where I would start.